guys, so I have this chip right here that I'm actually gonna modify it for a for the LGA 771 mod. This one is a Xeon E5440 that I'm gonna be doing on a P5B Deluxe from Asus. Along it's currently my firewall, but I'm going to upgrade it soon. So here it is. The way that you want to do this pin is by installing. I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom in here. Dust there. So if you notice that number right about there, that 200, we're going to put it right about there. Get that frame there, and it is. Once you install it, you take a pan or something to make sure that you rub this part off so that it can stick onto the actual CPU. Alright guys, so here we are. This right here are gonna be the next subjects that we're gonna be testing on our LGA 771 mod. I'm sorry. What happened is that I originally wanted to install it on my pfSense firewall, because since this guy right here with the blue light is currently my firewall. It's a fractal case. I think it's fractal node or something like that. Node 60. On top is a Silverstone. I'm sure you guys can't see shucks from here because unfortunately I have really poor lighting. I live on a second floor and it's always so hot in here. All this stuff is from like the 70s, but I make it work. I will make another video probably later about my setup and all the stuff that I have on here. Each one of the things actually has a purpose, and I will go through each one of them at some point. If you guys like this video and subscribe, I might actually make a new one regarding all my setup and whatnot. So yeah, this is primarily the P5B Deluxe 775 socket that I have, and over here is I have a on the bottom is an XPS 720 with H2C, I think that was what it was called back in the day, for water cooling. Had a water cooling pump and it had an LED. It's actually still pretty cool. And there will be another video on this. Actually it's my wife's twin brother. She gave me this great idea to maybe redo it. If I was able to probably make this Xeon work in this XPS computer, it would probably give it a second life. And to be honest with you, I upgraded the power supply there a while ago. I'm gonna go through the guts in a minute. And then after some time, I sold it and I upgraded to the 920 Core i7 at the time. Then I upgraded to my current Haswell with a Titan X on there, and yeah, There will be other videos hopefully in the future if you guys like it. Upgrading that PSU, by the way, it's a 1500 watt PSU, power backup. And over here, this one is probably going to be sold soon. That one I'm trying to see if I can upgrade it, if it can handle 10 gigabit E, and so just stay tuned for that as well. Thumbs up if you want to hear about that. Alright, so let's get to the very meat of this. This right here is currently a tower that I built for my wife's, well, my in-law. And they had her at their house, but unfortunately they had too much fun with it. They actually cracked the case on here, and they were using it just mainly as a media center PC that has stored a few movies in there. Mainly we just bring in a thumb drive with the movies and just plug them in. So we're gonna be taking to see if this modded processor is gonna be able to either work on any of them three, or if all of them three do, then I will upgrade all of the processors correspectively. So I said I noticed that on the other video I had said that this was a E5440. It's actually an E5440. That's not an 8, that's a 0, you noob. And that was corresponding according to the Lidded website, which I will note on the bottom of the description. They had noted that it was for my P5B Deluxe. This was the correct processor that had worked. So I just wanted to go with everything that had worked. I'm also gonna do, if this happens to work on any of them three, I might do it, just an overall upgrade on all of them with the same kind of processor. If it doesn't work, which still might work, I'm probably gonna have to go onto the website and buy the ones that are corresponding to the one on the website. Okay. So yeah, alrighty. I'm gonna take a screwdriver here in just a second, and I wanted to show you guys exactly how we're gonna be modding this thing. So carefully here, I want to place this, but these are the things that you're probably gonna be needing. I chose to do this mod with this particular blade, just because it's an old one. I'm gonna soon enough cut this, get rid of this blade. But what I wanted to show you is you can also do this mod by easily not screwing up your motherboard. First of all you'd have to do is heat up the blade hot enough so that once you have the processor in place, you could easily slide through. I know that the processor socket uses a type of plastic that it's high heat resistant, so it has to be above the heat specification in order for it to melt. So, but because we have this blade, it's gonna be an exact cut once we have the processor in place. It should theoretically be easy. Stay tuned.